to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwafe Itamwa. If this is your first time to my face, welcome to my channel. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Please, I would like you guys to help me share my videos. I would like you guys to help me subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will appreciate it if you do all these things for me. So this is a new video. Obviously, I'm going to be doing something quite different from what I usually do before. um First, it's as if I don't know I'm going to go about this thing, but let me just go straight to the point. My YouTube channel, as it is that I said, it is about faith, love, and lifestyle. But I feel all of a sudden I figured out that I don't know my niche yet. I don't know what I want this YouTube channel to be or really about. Like it should be like what's the word to use? Like if anyone just asks me randomly like what is your YouTube channel about, there should be a particular thing I should be able to say about the channel, other than the fact that it is about God. Basically, I make God to be the center of everything I'm doing. Any of my videos, it should actually glorify God. So I think that I will just be creating videos or content actually that of ideas that just come to my mind that I'm inspired to do, even though I don't have a particular thing I want to be doing. So today's video I'm going to be doing, I'm explaining to you guys, like I feel I'm going to be is it explaining or ranting? I don't know the right words to use, but I'm going to be just pouring out myself in a video, and I'll be sharing it out for everybody to see. Currently, like I think in one of my videos earlier when I started this YouTube, let's say like an introductory video, I said I'm a student studying in Northern Cyprus, TRNC, the Republic of Turkey, and I school in Cyprus Science University. I'm a nursing student. So my video today is about that. If you can see from the title of my video, you will see that what I want to talk about is nursing, like my career today. So I think I will be telling you guys a story. I What brought about my idea of doing nursing, what made me to think of that I should do this nursing as a course. Actually, I wanted to do medicine and surgery. Like I wanted to go study medicine and surgery in school, in the university. But at that time, at secondary school, when you get to this point of your life where you have to think of, am I doing the right thing? Will I be able to do this? Will I be able to cope? That kind of, like, all of that. I just had the anxiety at that time of my life where I felt like, do I really want to do this? Am I capable of doing this? Is my at that time, what I have achieved, what I have in my head, can I be able to use it to carry? Like I just had a lot of, I think what I'm saying is relatable. Anyone that wants to take any exams, you feel that, or that fear or that anxiety just comes and strikes in and just make you start thinking you are not capable. I said I wanted to study medicine and surgery before, and it got to that time of my life I was like, I don't think I have the capacity, or I was thinking nursing is a lesser version or less intense kind of major than medicine. But my friends, I lied to you. Not that I'm going to be saying I'm lying to you, but I figured out it is not what I thought it was. Like I'm the year two now, I'm a second year student, and my first year was, it was just a welcoming something. You're still getting used to it. The fact that you're a fresher in the university, and the courses I was taking at that time was just basically human biology, physiology, and just those easy parts of nursing. Which by that time, if you do like you did what is course? Why am I saying course? I'm already saying course. This subject in secondary school, basic science, either basic science or biology. When you do that in school, you already have an idea of what you are doing in the first year as a science, as a medicine student. So my second year, currently I think we're in the fifth week. Yes, I think fifth week now. It is not funny. It is not actually funny to me. I can be laughing, but when I think of it again, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm like, this thing is actually draining me. But there's no course you want to do in this life that you'll be stressed, or you won't go through some time that be like, I don't think I can do it anymore. So when I figured out that nursing is a real deal, like it is no longer something that I can just play about. Not as if I was playing, but when you get to this point of your life where you feel you are doing your best, but you got to know that you need to put more than just your best. You can't just say that anything you do, don't think it's your best, you still have to do more than that. So I figured out that whole thing in this semester, because the courses I've been taking currently are more like something that if you do, it is, let me say, how will I put it, is a starter, yes, to the medical kind of world. Because the courses like health assessment, environmental health, any all those courses that you feel like those ones are the important things. It's not saying what I was doing before are not important. They are important, but they are just the basics. And now I'm not doing the cocoa. Permits me to use that kind of in language, like you are not doing the important parts, the in-depth, yeah, the in-depth of all those courses. So I just want to share like some things I understand, or I figured out that I put myself to think of, and like this nursing thing. Okay, let me put it this way. Let me say it this way. I'm trying to share my own the ideas I have, or the things I came to realize. I want to share it as well to somebody else who is, maybe the person can relate with me, that kind of thing. So let me just get straight to the video and do my explanation. And I would like you guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like I said earlier, if you haven't subscribed. Okay, like I said earlier, that I was going to explain why what the things I figured out about nursing. So I figured out that nursing as a course or as a major is actually 50% of the academics. Everything you are learning is just theoretical. Yeah. Before you start doing the practicals, the going to the hospital, going for the clinicals, all of that. First, you're going to start like starting the class, starting the course or the major is actually academics, purely academics. Like they're just going to be teaching you what you're supposed to be doing in the hospital. Like they will make you have an idea of everything first in the classroom, or in the lecture room, or the hall room, wherever you are doing your courses. So that is the first thing I figured out, that nursing is just 50% of the academics. Then the next thing I figured out is that nursing is exhausting. I already said that earlier, that there's no course in this life that is not going to make you so tired or something like that. Nursing is exhausting. The fact that you have to there are some days you will enjoy your classes, and there are some days you'll be like, God, what kind of thing did I find myself inside, or which kind of course am I doing like this? Because courses that will there are some courses that will bore you. You'll be so tired, you'll be like, but why am I doing this? But at that time you feel like, why are you doing this? But after a while, or when you get to another semester, or you get to another year, you figure out that what you learned previously is actually very important. It may not look important to you the time you are doing it, but afterwards, when you begin to go forward, you see that it is very, very important. Like I said, you're going to have days you are going to enjoy your class, you will love, you will even like, you feel uplifted. God, that I made the right choice going for nursing. And there's at times you be like, you just want to lay in bed, you don't want to go anywhere because you are so tired and everything. I should not lie to you, I actually feel that way at times, because some of my lectures are always in the evening, so the whole day I'm expecting doing literally nothing, that like just during my day, just doing stuff that I want to do. But not think of later, like around one time, maybe around 3:30, when I'm having a class, like it's very, very, very exhausting. Like to think of that is, it can, your mood will be so happy before, but we just when you're having class so time, your mood will just come down, you just feel so bad. So there are times like that. There are actually times So nursing as well. Yeah, I figured out one of my lectures. I was having one class one time, I think fundamental of nursing. So the lecturer was asking that she really was asking everybody, why do you want to study nursing? Why are you studying nursing? What reason are you studying nursing? And at that day I said that at the back. Yeah, so when it was my time to answer my question, because I was thinking of it before people came about, like when others were answering theirs in front, and I thought of it like, come to think of it, why did I agree to study nursing? I could have done any other course in the medical, in the science field. Why did I choose nursing? And from all what I read, like I said, that at times you have some terrible days, like some days that you actually so love it. I feel that this nursing course is interesting. I find it so interesting. If I'm making sense, if it's not weird, I find the course in, because there's some classes, like some things they say in class, maybe when you watch, okay, when you watch all these medical movies and everything, you just see it, you don't understand what it's about. So if I did not teach you in class, or you not start having this kind of graphic memory, or, and I don't know how to explain that feeling I get whenever they say something in class and I already watch something of it, and it does make me have this better understanding of whatever the course or whatever the topic may be. And also medicine has to do with critical thinking. I figured that one last semester. Like everything you are doing as a nurse, or as a student nurse, or whatever kind of nurse you, whatever, yes, literally just the nurses, you have to have a logic thinking. Like think fast. A situation like something is happening to a patient, something like that, you have to think. You don't have to hold on or start be like, I want to check my notes. You think fast, like immediately. So this nursing course has already helped me to, like, to think fast. That kind of, it's not that I don't think fast before, but it's just a different kind of revelation, if I'm to use that kind of word. I just find, yeah, nursing, nursing, critical thinking. Sorry, critical thinking. When you think, like, you have to, like, it's an organized judgment. It's something that is organized already. You just have to think of it. Maybe there's a situation that's happened that needs urgent response. It's so that you thinking of, ah, let me go and call the doctor or do something like that. Nurses have that kind of advantage to think and act so fast. I feel the nursing is also interesting like that, to have that kind of action, or that kind of state of anything like that. Because I just find this so interesting, for you to be able to do that. Like you want to do something, you have to think very fast, like so fast, think immediately, because you are dealing with human life. Anything that happens to a patient in your care, and if you don't attend right to the patient, I also figure that if as a nurse, maybe you are a student nurse, you have your shifts. Yes, maybe you are attending to a patient for a while, then somebody else has to take over from you. You have to do an explanation, like explain everything to the patient, to the nurse taking after you, because any mistake you make, anything you are doing to your patient, you have to put it into writing. You have to write everything you are doing to your patient, so the person that is coming after you, or the nurse coming after you, will understand what you are doing. And there are some terminologies you use. I don't think I have to go about explaining that. It's not if I'm teaching you guys. I'm just sharing my experience and my reaction and how I feel and what I understand about this nursing career. So I think I already explained enough of that. So let's now go back to why I want to do this nursing, or why I think this nursing makes sense. Because all I already said earlier were just basically the things I learned from school, and the explanation I got, the ideas I got, the information I got. So now let's not think of it in the general world, or in the society we find ourselves now. Why are you doing nursing? Like, doing nursing permits me that I'm looking down. I have some things actually written down. So like I said earlier, that is something that is interesting. this nursing work is very interesting. It is also exciting. Like, the fact nurses are in demand now, they need nurses to a lot of countries. We have a lot of things coming out, like in the science field, that nurses are needed for. So I find myself as a privilege to actually find myself doing this course. In fact, I'm going to end up being a nurse someday, and this job makes a difference. Like, this nursing career of makes a difference. The fact you are not just dealing with, you don't even think that you are just dealing with a patient. I took a course one time, interpersonal relation and communication, one course like that. During that course, I figured out that you have to have this kind of communication skill. As a person like me, that when I let's say I just started having this ability to communicate freely with people. I think with this course that this nursing course I'm doing, I build, like, it helped me to build this kind of confidence to be able to talk to people. In fact, like, you have to communicate with your patient, you have to be so free with your patient. So I think it also makes a difference, not just in the society, it also makes a difference to me as a nurse. Also, this nursing that I am doing, it brings about professional development, like opportunities. I'm studying nursing now. When I'm done my studying, and I have the opportunity to go and any other country or any other place to either to work or to study more, because definitely as a nurse, you can't just do this nursing. I think you have to take another exam to be a registered nurse, or to specialize in whatever part of nursing you want to do, because it's not just general nursing, there are different kind of nurses. So it now takes the person doing the nurse that, what else do I want to do in my life for? So I feel this nursing also bring about opportunities. Like, you learn new things every day, you meet different people, you come across different things. And in fact, you also have to make researches, like, all the time. You have to keep yourself updated. New things are coming out every day, literally every day, so you have to learn some things. And the fact you have flexi, like, you as when you start working, all what I'm saying now is just something that I'm teaching myself, and at the same time I'm trying to express myself from what I already figured out myself. So flexible schedule, like, you have to work in shift. Like, I explained one time about shifts. If I'm to work for 6 hours, I have the opportunity. It can just be just that 6 hours I'm working for. I don't have to work from 9 to 5 p.m. That kind of thing. You have workers. I say workers. You have team members. Yes, you have teammates in the hospital and all of that. So it's actually a fun thing to do. It is interesting, it's exciting, it's everything. So I feel nursing as a course is not really that bad. It's just that when you start it, like studying it as a course in the university, can be so exhausting, but the joy of it at the end of everything is just so good. So I feel I've explained myself okay, before I forget, also the pay, salary, there's nobody that actually thinks of doing anything that doesn't think of the money or the salary or the earning you have at the end of everything. The fact that the pay is making sense, the pay is going to make sense. That is, anything you do, any course you are doing, whatever you also have to think of the money that you are going to be earning. So the work you are doing, you feel like I feel like when you work, the pay you get is actually something reasonable. So why can't I continue doing nursing? Why can't I study nursing? So I think I already explained myself enough. I already shared my ideas. I already shared everything I want to share, and I think I was being open enough to explain everything. So thank you all for watching to this point. Thank you for sitting back and watching my video. So I hope to see you guys some other time with lots of ideas, lots of videos, lots of content. Oh my god, content. Thank you love for waiting. So bye, and don't forget to subscribe. I said it earlier, I already said it 2 times. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and do everything possible to keep this channel growing. And I love you with the love of God. Bye. Bye bye.